Oh, is it morning? It is morning. All right. Hey guys, E04 here. And today we may work in the Undercity some more, but I think it's also best we go over some lore in the world so that we can. Why is this here? Why? What is going on? What is this? Who put this here? It had to have been him. Had to have been. Okay. Like I said, we're going to go with some lore. An important thing to go over is we need to go over the history of my thing and the history of Zedek Blues. So, if we walk in... Okay. That might be important. So, if we walk into the thing that I said we'd never walk into, yes, it's a freaking strip club. Just don't think about it. Whoa! Okay, they changed their skin. Okay. And so did they. Okay, so there's Raoul. This is an important piece of lore. A mysterious note. I write these notes in fear of my own life. Please take action immediately. I fear I will not live long enough to do it myself. Government secrets known only by Tier 1 personnel have fallen into my hands. I fear Zedek Blue himself has far too many secrets that need to be brought to light. First, Laval Industries has been dealing with a group known as the Zeal. If you do not know who they are, I fear you may not want to find out. Second, the Zeal are coming. They will kill everybody. I repeat, they will kill everybody. No mercy, no hesitation. Third, I fear this is what Zedek Blue wished for all along. Fourth, help. Okay, so in that, they discussed Tier 1 personnel. Oh, in this here, notice how they have R4, and down here they have R5. These are Blue Dragon personnel, and that is their ranking. Rank 4, rank 5, respectively. So, let's look at the tier system. A brief history of Laval Industries by J.R. Zeidel. Laval Industries began as a simple business in a small economy, selling nothing but metals and tools to the citizens of Zurich. Zurich was a thriving community that existed no more than 20 years ago, though its history already lost and forgotten. This is primarily due to the presence of Laval Industries during the Second End War, who single-handedly funded the government of Zurich with the tools necessary to win the war. Soon afterwards, through a series of very secretive meetings and treaties, the government of Zurich handed over all rights and responsibilities over to Laval Industries, and the city was renamed after the business itself. It's theorized that the president of Zurich was simply too in debt or was just tired of dealing with the aftermath of the war. Either way, Laval Industries spared no time in taking over its responsibilities and getting to work. The entire government, staff, policies, treaties, hierarchy, and ideology were done away with and replaced with those deemed necessary of the new rulers, Laval Industry, who was ruled by Zedek Blue, who deemed himself as overlord of the company and city. Changes did not stop at the government level, though. The entire city was rebuilt, families relocated, industries changed, and jobs dissolved. Within a few years, nothing of Zurich remained. Many conspiracies suggest unlawful and unethical business practices may have taken place before Laval Industries took over. It would explain their sudden rise from a small company to one with the power to fund a war and rebuild a city. None of these theories are substantiated with any satisfying amount of evidence, though, and the mystery remains how their rise to power really took place. But Laval Industries, Laval Industries unquestionably made life better for the people of Zurich, and as a result, not many questions have been asked about the matter. Laval Industries is now a world leader and leads in factory production and ore refinery. As such, Laval Industries is also leading in war machines and weaponry. Their navy is non-existent, as they've managed to move their city away from the waterfront and instead thrive on rain and snowfall throughout the year. As a result, they've managed to put an impressive amount of resource into land and air support, and have used it only to prevent rather than cause any wars. Foreign relations have grown exponentially in the last 5 years, and is predicted to grow even more in the years to come. The following pages will run you through the Laval hierarchy of power. Laval Industries is an autocratic government ruled by Overlord Zedek Blue. This is the T1 thing I was talking about, Tier 1 that we saw in the last pages, the last book. Tier 1. Overlord, head of intelligence, head of defense, head of production, and head of human resources. Now, if you recall, when we went to Zedek Blue's base, which I think was episode 1, we saw the two, I think it was head of defense and head of intelligence, standing outside the Overlord's office. If not, just go back to that and you'll see. I'll link to it. Tier 2, government aides, generals, admirals, and captains, overseers. Tier 3, Army, Air Force, Intelligence, Human Resources. One of them may have been Human Resources. Factory workers, salesmen, transporters, chunk loaders, and all other personnel. Fit. Okay, so as you can see from this episode, we're going to get to some building later, but for now it's mostly just going to be a lot of lore-based things. And, yeah. So we'll look here. The Blue Dragon Conspiracy by Indigo Foster. Blue Dragon, the mysterious company that owns and operates most of the known world besides its long-standing rival Laval Industries. While Laval Industries... I phrased that really weirdly. While Laval Industries is known for its willingness to cooperate with the public, Blue Dragon remains hidden. Its main headquarters is still shrouded in mystery, and anyone below rank 2 in their company is unaware of its location, and those claiming to know it soon end up either dead or disappearing. While most of these occurrences point straight to Blue Dragon as the culprit, not much can be done to stop them as they control the lives and jobs of most people. Most stores and houses Most stores house the trademark blue lettering subsidiary of Blue Dragon, and those that don't are often small stand owners by private sellers. Anything bigger than a newsstand is usually under the indirect control of Blue Dragon. In these trying times, we look to our friend Laval Industries, a good-willed company that wouldn't stoop to the levels that Blue Dragon has shown to exist. Thank you, the end. So the rankings are CEO, which is me, 2-4, obviously. 2, executives. 3, owners. 4, managers. 5, employees. And then under the subsidiaries, you have 6, the sub-owners, and 7, the sub-employees. So the CEO. The identity of Blue Dragon CEO is currently unknown. It's me. But they have final say and totalitarian control over every aspect of the business. Executives. They answer directly to the CEO. The number of them is unknown, but we know of 2, Dram Walker and Jay Isengard, because they're taking the hobbits there. Each of them is assigned a certain number of owners. Owners answer directly to the executives. These people oversee multiple franchises and give out orders as to the direction of the franchise. They do not interact directly with the managers as to maintain secrecy. The managers oversee specific stores and therefore their operations. They report to the owners, but never in person. The employees are the peons of Blue Dragon. They know as much about the company as anyone else. They are, however, on the Blue Dragon payroll, which is more than can be said for the next rank. Sub-owners. These owners are subsidiaries of Blue Dragon. They answer directly to rank 3 owners and wouldn't be around if not for Blue Dragon. Their rank is not officially listed. Sub-employees of Blue Dragon. Employees of Blue Dragon subsidiaries. Most don't know that they are part of Blue Dragon rankings. Like the sub-owners, their rank is not officially listed. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So let me show you what I mean. Right here. The subsidiary of Blue Dragon. Any employee in here will have the faction related to them of the company they're on. So this is the Shiloh Village faction, but they're not Blue Dragon. They have no rankings because they're subsidiary employees. Here's another one. The Leather Outfitter, it's a subsidiary of Blue Dragon. So Chloe in here doesn't have an official rank because she's just a sub-employee and they're not listed. These people, they're not even subsidiaries. They're just small owners. See, TBC, it's a telebanking crystal. It is a Blue Dragon thing. So these, this waiter, he is a employee. He's rank 5. And Raul up here, like I said, who doesn't look like Raul anymore, is rank 4. He's a club manager. He, I don't know, they changed. So that's the ranking. I had another ranked individual, but I deleted them for, I don't know, continuity's sake. And if you go over here, you will see the Blue Dragon blank. This is directly under control of Blue Dragon, not subsidiary. And Azusa here is rank 4, and then you have the currency converters. Okay. So, now for goodbye. I hope you're ready for this. Laval Industries has been destroyed. The entire city. It's a fate I fear may come one day, but not this soon. 30 years ago, I was a broken man, living on scraps and garbage. My family had all died during an attack during the First End War, and I was one of the few survivors in the whole city. In the years that followed, I found myself looking in places no normal man would look. Sewage, garbage, anything and anywhere I might find food or shelter. And that's how I found them, the Zeal. I can't really explain much about them, but they're a life form from another world. Not like the End or the Nether, nor anywhere within teleportation range. They shouldn't exist. But they do, and there's nothing we can do to stop them. We can only avoid them, run from them. And on that day 30 years ago, I knew that fact with every fiber of my being. So I put a plan into motion, a plan to keep me safe, a plan to keep everyone safe. Laval Industries. I manipulated the Zeal. I controlled their instincts. I used their power against them to create something powerful enough to suppress that same power. And it worked. For 20 years, ever since I took over Zurch. But today, I realized it was all for nothing. I wasn't manipulating them. They were manipulating me. And now, with my city in ruins, I run. Please do not fall into the same trap I did. Run from them. Hide from them. Fear them. So, as you can see, Zedek Blue's ship is parked here. So what became of Laval Industries? This is a one-way transportation to the Laval ruins. Here it is. Oh, good lord. This is where it used to be. If you guys remember, this was a there was a tower right here in a marketplace, and it kind of went down here, but it's all kind of gone now. And instead, in their place, we have X. Unnamed individuals. Right. I'm going to get back to the Shiloh City, and we will... is that another one? What is this? That's just a fallen night. Okay, we'll get back to the city and we'll go check out the Laval hideout. I'll be back in a second. Who's the king now? What? And here we are back at the tower, and we can go to the, the Laval hideout, which is where Zedek Blue is making his current base. Whoa! Ah, Yudachi. She was a transport personnel at the actual thing. Whoa. This is literally a hole in the ground. Why can't I move? What's going on? What in the world? That was really weird. Okay. There is literally nothing here. He just has a copy of all of his notes. And this is his, this is his ME interface with all of its stuff in it, but what's up here? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh. Someone is in fact looking for him. So wow, we're not terribly far. That's the end portal. Me and Zedek Blue were in there last night. This hill's covered in them. Wow. And there's another one of these things. It's kind of risky hiding right under their noses, don't you think? Huh. Okay, so I think that's enough lore until any surfaces. We are going to build today. Like I said last time, we are going to, let me put these books away, work on the main square and some restaurant. That's what I said. Main square and restaurant. So I'll see you guys down there in a second. Okay, so I may have gotten ahead of myself yesterday and sort of carved some things out where I want the stands to be and sort of carved the restaurant out. See, because I had this really good idea that I wanted to have an outdoor patio for the restaurant, kind of. So I'm going to do that. So sorry I worked without you guys. That was kind of not cool on my part, but I had a lot of good ideas and I didn't want them to go away. So hopefully you'll forgive me as we continue working on it today. Oh, silverfish. Oh, it's a rage right there. Just a rage. Just white, hot. Grr. Oh, would you look at that? Another one. And there we have the floor of, what is that? The immigration center. I'm going to cut the ceiling off there. And we can talk about some things. So, who here, by a show of hands, has played Majora's Mask, the new one? And if you have, what are your thoughts? Let me know. I've played it. I actually 100%ed the game just the other day. That was fun until I realized that I had nothing to do. So then I started playing more Minecraft. So I guess it all worked out, didn't it? Oh, I was going to show you guys this. I got this nifty little thing. Well, in the end, you guys can see it on my hotbar there, the blue gem. It is a spatial dash gem. It can teleport me 75 blocks away and to a sort of place that makes sense for it to teleport me to. So let's just go over there. Okay, well that didn't make much sense, but 75 blocks, that's not bad, right? And you just click where you want to go. Sends a beam out. Get you there. Isn't that cool? So I'm sitting over here and I'm like, gee, I'd like to go over there. And I'm in a wall. Okay, well, that was maybe a bad example. It said if it can't find a place to land you, it'll just throw you into a wall. And that you should be careful. So that one was too far. That was more than 75 blocks away. It ended up dispersing at about here. Anyway, back to the thing at hand. I'm probably going to want to put in some carpenter's fences of some kind. Oh, when me and Zedek were out in the end, I actually was playing on survival because I don't always just play on creative. Okay, why is it doing that? That's super annoying. There we go. Can I just remove them entirely? Ooh. That's what I like right there. That looks pretty good too. Too blocky. I'm gonna go with this one. I like that one. Can't get over it. That's okay. Let's get in here. Oh, hopefully the lag should be fixed since last episode. Holy moly. Turns out it was server lag. And I went and tried to fix it on the client. Whoa! So, yeah. But it's all better now. Hopefully you guys can see that too. Now the restaurant area should only be about this big. However, we will definitely need a kitchen. So we're gonna have to come in here and sort of carve one out. Oh, flippin' gibbers. The question is, do we put like a window right here that shows into the kitchen? I think that might be cool. Maybe some people wouldn't like it, but I don't know. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okity dokity. Arted chokity. Okay, so we're gonna put some chairs. We're probably gonna put some right here, or alternatively, we could put like a bar right here. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Chairs here, chairs there, and then if you want, you can go out in the patio. The block for that, I was thinking we could use some bamboo, bamboozle, bamboodity. In fact, I kind of want to use bamboo for a lot of the project here. This nice thatching. Yes. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, I like that. Kind of. The colors are kind of strong. Okay, maybe I don't like it. I thought I did, but it kind of looks weird. Huh. But let's just... Oh no. What? Okay, well. Yeah, I don't like that. So let's do it like that. Cool, and then we can put this in here. Oh yeah, that feels less intrusive. A nice little bamboo patio here. Yep, I like that. There is my wand of equal trade. Perfect. Okay. We may have to cut this episode short on the building here, only because I spent a lot of time on that lore at the beginning. So just keep that in mind. This whole restaurant here thing might be a two-parter, or it might just have a bit of the building cut out. Okay, so I definitely want to put a door right here. What door, though? Well, I'm going to put a carpenter's door, obviously, but what should the feel of this restaurant be? Is my question. Should definitely be like that. Should it be a bamboo-themed restaurant? Or the floor is just made of bamboo? That might be not be too bad. Actually, kind of looks good as far as things like that go. So, in an attempt to save time, I am going to replace the entire floor and cut it out. So I'll be back. Wonderful. In here, I figured we couldn't actually just do more bamboo, you know, because it's the kitchen. You can't just... Why would you do that? That'd be weird. So, what I am going to do is probably... No. What I'm going to do... Why does that do that? I just... Oh my gosh, I'm getting so distracted by things. What I'm going to do is replace this with a tile type thing. So I will be right back once I've done that. Beautiful. Alright. What else does a restaurant need? I think I don't know. If I were a restaurant, I would definitely want chairs and tables. Excellent. And a couple other things for aesthetic purposes. That's why we have a good friend Bibliocraft. For example, we are obviously going to need someone back here, who I'll add later, and they will, you know, do that for service. Ooh, I just had an idea of what we can put on the tables. Dinner plates. Dinner plates. Bam. Okay, well, just one. It's the appetizer plate, if you will. For if you want appetizers, you can share, but... Really? Why would you do that? You can share between all these people. Okay, I'm going to put all these plates on here. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode that was mostly lore. And if you're not into that thing, I apologize. However, I very much like it. So we're either going to work on this more next episode, or I will just add more details off camera and just show you guys in the next one. If that ends up being the case, if that ends up being the case, we are probably going to work on something else. I don't know. We could get started on these, but these are kind of, I don't know how to say, they're kind of boring projects, unless like it's just about thinking about how you design each stall to reflect what they're selling. Like a butcher would have, you know, like a bunch of drying racks with a bunch of jerky and stuff like that. I thought of one more thing we could do before we end it off, and it's just an aesthetic thing that I realized the other day and has been bothering me. It's this right here. These metal beams that go across the ceiling here would definitely connect in here. And as such, it is bothering me that they don't. So it's a small little thing, but it is definitely aesthetically pleasing to have. Just like that. And it works. Sort of. I don't know why this matters to me. I couldn't help myself, and now look what I've done. I've graveled myself because I was too greedy with the aesthetics. Let this be a warning to you, children. Don't get too greedy with the aesthetics, or gravel just might fall right onto your face. Okay, okay, guys, that'll be it for today. Looks like it's nighttime anyway, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.